So now we're going to demonstrate bathing your beautiful baby. There's no right or wrong amount of times to bath your baby. I sort of really feel that you probably only need to bath them 2, maybe 3 times a week. You can always do a top and tail. You're changing their nappy a lot of times during the day as well. So bathing does not have to be an extra pressure that you need to feel you need to do every day for your baby. And again, it can be something that you can involve your partner, other siblings if they're interested as well. So making sure that safety is paramount to start. As with a nappy change, you never want to leave your baby alone on a change table or near the bath without you being there. So being prepared and having everything ready to go is really important beforehand. So with regards to the bath, and the bath water. So ideally it's suggested to have the bath water temperature between 37 and 38 degrees Celsius. You can check this with a floating thermometer. And as Georgia knows, after a bit of experience, you start to get to feel that temperature and know what's right for your baby as well. So preparing that, and again, looking after safety of your back, whether you need to bring a bucket and fill the bath water up a bit at a time, please do that. Do not lift a heavy bath full of water, again for risk of falling as well as danger to yourself. So making sure that's all ready to go. You've checked the temperature, you have everything ready to go here. Again, limit distractions. Do not have your phone on, just concentrate on the job ahead. And it's a really lovely time to interact with your baby as well. So making sure that's all ready to go. You can always wash your baby's face and head separately. Most babies initially might not enjoy the bath, so being able to just do one little area of their body at a time can keep them relaxed and keep them engaged with you. So that's a suggestion. Other times you might find that it suits you and your baby to do it all together. So we're going to demonstrate now just washing baby's face. Eye care is very important initially as well, because some babies are very prone to having sticky eye or conjunctivitis, and so making sure that we're not reinfecting each eye when we're doing that is really important. So when you are going to clean baby's eyes, which we'll demonstrate now, we're always washing from one of the inside of the eye to the outside, and then discard that wipe, and then using a fresh one for the other side. So you can undress your baby. Keep the nappy on if you are going to be just doing the face and eyes first. And again, this is a really lovely time to have eye contact with your beautiful baby and a nice talk. Once they know that you're close and that they know your voice and they feel safe, then it's a huge bonus, and you can make this time enjoyable for both of you. Now you want to also make sure that wherever you are bathing your baby, that the surrounding environment is warm, so away from drafts, because babies can get cold very quickly. Now lovely Finn does not have a lot of hair on his head, and some babies have more, and that's absolutely fine. So hair washing, again, with regards to what you want to put in the bath water, you can just use plain warm water, initially in the first few weeks as well. So if you're just dipping gently, yep, and we're just doing the eye care first. So again, making sure baby feels one eye to the side, great, and then discarding that one and washing from the inside of that eye to the outside on the other side, great, excellent, good, and discarding there. Then you can use a fresh wipe or a face washer, whatever suits you, to wash the rest of baby's face. Lovely. Always importantly, making sure that you've got any specific skin folds behind the ears is always a good one too. Under their little chin, great. And again, babies aren't that dirty to start with, so just having this as a nice way to connect with your baby is really special too. So once you feel like the eyes and the face are clean, you can pat dry that area there. And so then you don't have to then, of course, pop baby's face in the water. Great. So now for the rest of the body, it's really important for safety again to make sure that you have a very good, secure hold of your baby when you are holding onto him in the bath. So yes, undressing, nappy down here. If you're right or left-handed, it will depend on the side that you are against with the bath here. So sliding your forearm underneath baby's shoulders, and then as you can see with Georgia here, she's got a really firm hold of his shoulder. His Finn's little head is just resting nice and gently underneath the back of the inside of her wrist. And when she feels ready, just to gently bring baby into the bathing water here. Great. And always, always keeping that hold firmly the entire bath. You can release the other arm and use this time to gently allow baby time to start feeling the water. It's sometimes a really great way also, if you bring baby's body down to the base of the bath, he can feel the boundaries of the bath. And again, it's very similar to the way he was swimming around inside the womb. So again, that gives him his boundaries, which can also be quite comforting for him. So as I said, plus or minus any product in the bath. I feel that warm water is initially fantastic unless you want to use some sort of nice organic general soap or any sort of organic oil that you feel works well. Baby's skins are very sensitive at the start, so you just want to make sure that there's nothing that's going to be very abrasive or causing any particular rashes or reactions for them. So as you can see, Georgia, as you can see, Finn is really got a lot of eye contact with his beautiful mama. He's relaxed, he's calm, and again, what Georgia's doing is just really helping to bring across, what would you like, the water over his skin by placing and having a nice warm face washer on the middle of his abdomen can actually make him feel nice and secure as well. And again, we're really focusing on making sure that we're cleaning all the skin folds of your beautiful baby. And as they're getting a bit bigger and more pudgy, they will have more of those. So armpits, the forearms here, under the neck, the back of the neck, the groin, behind the knees. There's so many little spots that you'll find can collect a little bit of dirt, but also making sure that he feels comfortable. So what we're trying to do is bath the baby's body and doing the genitals and bottom last, if we can help it. A lovely way. He's loving it. To being able to, you can bring his head into the water at the back if you'd like to, and babies will find, you'll work out what he likes as you progress on anyway and get to know him. So he's really enjoying it, making sure also that mama is comfortable, because a quick bath's a good bath, really. So again, you're doing so well. You're finding that you're able to, again, wash all the creases, and again, last of all, just making sure his bottom's nice and clean as well.
You done?
And when you feel like you're done, again, never letting go of this hand, but then being able to make sure he feels safe and secure, holding onto his little ankles again to bring him out of the bath. You are right there.
Yeah. I'm just
and
taking the
stepping back. That's okay, I'll do that.
There we go.
And making sure that you have a nice dry towel alongside the bath. Babies can get cold quite quickly, so being able to wrap him up nice and secure and really then being able to dry him with the towel closed can also make him feel warm and secure. And taking your time to make sure that you're drying all those skin folds as well. It's a really lovely time for interaction. And it's a really great way to also assess his skin anyway, because skin is an organ and babies do come and go with blotchy rashes initially at the start as well. So nobody knows your baby better than yourselves. And so by being able to have a good look at his skin, if there's anything that you're concerned about, to seek help with that is really important. So again, when we're drying a baby, really looking at all those skin folds especially like Georgia was saying, inside their little hands as well, under their neck, the groin, back of the knee, and especially with regards to the umbilical cord, if it's still attached as a newborn, making sure that that area is very, very dry. So you don't need to wash and scrub a umbilical cord, just gentle water and making sure that that area is clean and dry afterwards is really important as well. I'm not sure about you, Georgia, but sometimes you can even turn baby over and just drying here and making sure the nape of his neck here is nice and dry. And it gives baby another chance to have a little bit of a squirm around and enjoy that tummy time. Well done. Do you want me to pick him up? We've got a one that's watching.
One that's ready to go next.
Darling.
Okay, darling.
Let's pop him here. He's watching Mum's technique. So again, making sure everything is clean and dry on baby, and then dressing baby is very important as well. So again, making sure that there is no draft, the environment is nice and calm and warm, and being able to start again with the nappy first. Again, whether you need product on your baby's bottom, if there's any redness or excoriation, that's totally up to you guys. Look how much he's enjoying it. He's doing so well, and you can see your brother.
You're a bit jealous.
So as I said, it's a time for connection with your beautiful baby during a bath. Whether you're including siblings or whether you're finding that your partner wants to do the baths, it's totally up to yourselves at whatever time of the day that suits your family. When you are discarding the bath water, again, I'm very conscious and making sure that you do not hurt your backs. Whether you need to empty the bath water separately, one bucket at a time, please do that and look after yourselves. But again, paramount of importance is making sure the baby is safe, whether it's on a change table or on the floor, and that you tend to Bubs and keep him nice and warm and ready for relaxing after, before you start packing up, is really important. If your baby does have a lot of hair and they do come out of the bath and their hair is wet, please dry that really well. Babies can lose a lot of heat through their hair, so making sure, just like us, if we got out of a pool, we always feel cold if our hair is wet. So drying their hair is really important as well. Isn't it, Marlo? And there is no specific time to bath your baby with regards to feeding. So again, work out what suits your family and your baby at the time. Some babies might find initially they might like to have a breastfeed on one breast first, so they've got something in their tummy, so they feel more relaxed for the bath. And then once they've finished the bath and need to be resettled, you can breastfeed on the other side. Some babies prefer to have the bath first, then a breastfeed. Excuse you. And some babies would prefer it after a breastfeed. So again, do whatever suits you and your beautiful baby. I think that's about it for bathing. Enjoy it. It's fun. And like I said, you don't need to do it every day. It's too much work. Whatever suits your family is most important.